Well,
How was
there's
your
one
week?
other thing you watched.
There was one other thing I watched. What did I watch?
We had to talk about Zeta.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, yes, yes. I thought we were doing that after weeks. All right, Zeta. Zeta to me. During the
Welcome
start
back.
of the week.
You came back just in time.
Yes. the uh so far
We put up spoilers.
to me, I did like the end of Zeta. Zeta is there's a old nursery rhyme about a little girl with a little curl,
Hmm.
right? And when she's good, she's very, very good.
Right.
But when she's bad, she's horrid.
Yeah.
That is Zeta.
I understand.
The did he get a lot better last night? He's like, it's yeah. Well, that's not what I wanted for him.
No.
And they wrapped it up. But they were one, the jump in animation quality,
Hmm.
That's there really comes through when you have the big battles,
Right.
right? Yeah, yeah. The so it looked a lot better, and I think because Zeta starts out, it's not good, then it gets this real good, then it gets kind of good, then it gets real good,
Hmm.
and then Big Brother,
Yeah.
he comes along, and then
Yeah.
it kind of okay, but then it ends very well.
Hmm.
I think if I understand there's something about the original
Yeah.
and looking at when that came out and going, yeah, when this came on the screen, you know, nobody's seen anything like this,
Right.
right? Through that, and then, oh,
Oh, did you spend it? You did. What am I changing it to?
the but the
Okay.
I think on the screen, uh
There are going to be
yes,
some people that are confused by that. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying. But
uh,
I think it's great.
the if you know, you know. If you don't, the
Forgot the hyphen.
but yeah, I think it's
I'm pretty much with
I
you.
think it got stretched. I think it had to get stretched on a couple of parts. It's felt like
Hmm.
because they had because just because some of the stuff it put in there that wasn't. It's like why?
Yeah.
Why is it in here at this point?
Yeah.
But I think the big battles and the build up to those those few episodes right at the end and then right around the middle. I can't remember what episodes it were.
The stuff
Really
with
good.
Kilimanjaro and 4 and everything.
Yes.
For me, when we watched First Gundam, I had watched First Gundam recently. And so it was just, hey, I already knew quality wise what I was getting into. With Zeta Gundam, it'd been a while since I'd watched Zeta, and all I remembered was the good stuff. The good stuff. And I remembered how it ties into the whole Universal Century story. And I was like, yeah, no, Zeta Gundam's amazing. It's probably my second favorite because of those big good moments. As we were watching it, it came down a couple places. That's all I'm saying. I still love Zeta. I absolutely still love Zeta. But I love Zeta for what it does and for when it succeeds. I don't love Zeta in totality, unfortunately, because I am with Rungren. In my mind, Rosamia Bottom got 1 episode. In actuality, she got like 5. And it's just, oh, we changed mine too. Trinzam. All right. All right.
Them.
We both Trinzam.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it just, the Rosamia stuff goes on really long. In my head, Camille and Jared fight 6 times in total. But in actuality,
Yeah.
they fight like 25 times.
Right. Well, Jared, Jared's a weird character because Jared should have been taken care of a long time ago,
Right.
but then Domino uses him effectively.
Just hurry up, Rungren. That's true. That's true.
But when he uses as those last acronym, he's an effective character then.
Yeah, I love Jared's ending.
Yeah.
But if not for you, it's like, well, I mean, you know, you two have been tied in this scuffle that didn't have to be. He's actually like a really tragic character in a way that you don't expect him to be when he's first crashing mobile suits into buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason he's taking a life vendetta against a 12-year-old. I don't
Yeah. I also like Zeta's special to me because it has Emma Sheen in it, who is like on record on this channel as one of my favorite female Gundam characters. One of my favorite Gundam characters all around, right? I wish Rekua could die in a fire, and she did, but I wish that she could again, because it's her fault.
No, Emma's amazing. Emma, while we were watching that, I was like, yeah, she would. I would, if I'm flying out and Emma's got, in that, I'm gonna feel better.
Yeah.
Than most of the people in the show. Unless I got Amuro with me or
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think the last big complaint I have before I toss it back over to you, because I do have some questions for you, like I do every time we review one of these, is often a new machine would be introduced for the enemy team, and it would be referenced. They would tell you what it was called, so that you would buy the kit, right? But whenever a new machine is introduced for the good guys team, they don't say anything about it. They give a throwaway line of, yeah, the Hyakushiki has the gold coating to refract beams, and yeah, that's the Dija that Amuro's in now. Why do we not have, like, Amuro, this is a mobile suit that we designed just for you to be able to pilot. It's known as the DJ. Amuro goes, the DJ? It looks like a Zaku. Why don't we have anything like that? It's just, all right, Amuro's getting in this weird green machine, I guess.
Trust me, they'll buy it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Put 'em in.
4 was great. I do really like the way that towards the end he starts seeing 4 instead of Rosamia, because she's got the same like cyber new type brain waves. Yeah, but they had plenty of time to make sure that we knew, all about Cots and Sarah. Sarah.
Yeah.
But for all the negatives, we got to see Char be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Char straight up killed that guy to save Cots.
Yeah. He did.
Char fought off assassins. Char got, I am the man known as Char Aznable.
Yes.
So I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Obviously, you didn't enjoy it as much as First Gundam in totality. There were moments that stuck above, but not as a whole.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
Captain the Radish.
Captain Hinken?
No. Yeah, I like him a lot. But I also like Emma quite a lot. Now, even from the first one and the second one, Char, duh.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Emma is the one, like I said, they're giving us 2 mobile armors, we're going out, or mobile suits, we're going out. Like, okay, I want Emma to go with me.
Yeah.
But who be calling the shots on that ship? I would have to go with Captain Bright.
Yeah.
So probably Emma and then Bright a close second.
Okay. Emma, Char, and 4. That's fair. What was your favorite mobile suit? And it's okay if you don't know the names. Just you can tell me who piloted it and we can figure it out. Had an error? Well, welcome back.
As far as looks, I didn't care too much of the color, but as far as looks, Char's Yakushiki.
Yeah.
We're
working on it. The Yakushiki is very cool. The Cubile is also really nice. And then I have one final question for you.
Okay.
Who was your favorite villain? because I think Zeta actually has some really good villains.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sirocco.
Yeah, Optimus Shirako.
Yeah, he was good.
There's a really good
Oh,
Hyakushiki known as the Hyakushiki Delta, or a couple other there are a couple other ways that people call it. But it shows up in Build Fighters, and it it looks so good.
yeah. Like I said, the color is not what. Yeah, Shiraka. The
Yeah.
well, I liked him. He was a good.
Do you a pick? I will do so. Remind me after this podcast.
The purple head guy. The one that had the had the pheromone spells over Emma and Rekua.
I do think for final words, I will drag you down to hell with me.
Pretty good.
That's pretty dang sir. That's solid, man.
He was a really like Lieutenant Quattro Char, right?
Yeah.
And he did get to do cool stuff, but he's kind of, in my opinion, a little bit underutilized in Zeta. And I guess I understand why. It's not about him. Should be, but it's not. I'm gonna wait a while. Yeah.
Yeah, the O was very cool.
Absolutely.
The O, why won't you move?
But as a foil, if they'd pushed up Char a little bit more, Sirocco made a perfect foil for Char. Because they are almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Except, like I said before, Char likes control but not command. Sirocco likes both.
Yeah, 100%. It is the J version, I believe, of Hyakushiki. I was thinking of the Delta Plus, which is based on the Hyakushiki. Yeah, the Methus, or not the Masala. Zeta's just got the Jupiter's fleet has such cool mobile suits.
You know, I think there was more that were like, well, I had like a insect design.
Yeah.
That ended, with some of the machines.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Hammerby. It's the one that looks like the crab.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Hammerby. And Ashimar, super cool. Also, just a quick shout out to Odie, the Titans pilot that switches sides in the middle of Char's speech at Dakar. Just quick shout out to him.
Okay.
True hero of the war. But yeah, that means we're moving on to Double Zeta.
Yes.
So anybody that wants to follow along with us, we're not watching episode 1 because it's just a recap episode. We'll be starting with episode 2.
Okay. Everybody who watches along is going to get way ahead of us anyway.
Probably. But, that's if they can stand to watch along with us through Double Zeta. Oh.